So over the past couple days, Keemstar has been trending on Twitter for making a bunch of pro-trans tweets, including joining the boycott against J.K. Rowling's new game. And some big right-wing creators have been getting really upset with Keem over this, particularly TheQuartering and SNEAKO. It's some pretty funny stuff, so let's just get straight into it. This all started when Keemstar said, "Deleted my tweet. I was so lost on why you would need tampons in a men's bathroom. Now I get it. Trans men still have periods. I'm learning. You can fuck off." Small Bean responds by saying, "I'm not gonna pretend like I like you, but I give respect where respect is due. Good on you for this. Definitely a W." Amy says, "Holy fuck, Keemstar redemption arc?" Gender Fluid Goblin shares this headline that says, "Heartbreaking. The worst person you know just made a great point." Jack says, "I disagree with just about everything you say, but growth should always be encouraged, no matter where it comes from. This is a W. Keep it coming." Blob shows a picture of Peter Griffin saying, "Aw, sweet, trans rights." Veronica says, "Rare Keem W." Big Q responds by saying, "Honestly, the fact that he acknowledged that he was wrong, and also had the decency to basically say, you know, I'm still learning about this kind of stuff, is pretty based on his part." Papal Pause 2 says, "Actual genuine Keem W. Holy cow. Hopefully this is the start of a bigger growth arc." Lucas says, "Keem never becoming a reactionary is like the weirdest glitch in the Matrix." Kevel shows Keem's tweet and says, "If Keemstar can be this based on trans issues, no other YouTuber has an excuse." Tom says, "Apparently Keemstar is trans now?" Then right-wing Cope added to the pile of pro-trans Keem tweets when he showed this video with the caption, "Keemstar transforms into woke star in a shocking W."
Today I want to talk to you about an issue that is very important to others and other people don't care about it, and that is pronouns in a bio. Now this is something that I always thought was stupid. I always looked for some like logical sense in pronouns in a bio, and all the arguments that I heard just didn't make sense. None of them did. But recently, as you know, I've been dating legal, consenting Gen Z girls, and they've given me their perspective on pronouns, and it kind of opened up my mind to why they're so important. And I know some of my more edgier fans are going to be upset with this, but honestly, it's time for you to wake up and grow up and, you know, grow yourself. So I'm announcing in this Twitter video that I have added pronouns to my bio.
Connors responds by saying, "Legal consenting Gen Z girls?" Instant Ramen says, "Bro was definitely visited by 3 ghosts last night." Hassan Saeed shows a picture of Terminator and a crying girl under a desk, with Terminator being pronouns, and the crying hiding girl being grown adult men. Hassan Abi quote tweets this and says, "Bro, what the fuck is happening?" Over the next couple days, Keemstar continues to get support for being pro-trans, with Tay to You on Instagram saying, "Yo Keem, I'm loving the support for pronouns and the whole tampons in the men's room thing and stuff. It's nice to see that stuff on your platform. Respect." Keem responds by saying, "Apparently I'm a trans activist now." SNEAKO then responds to Keem by saying L. Keemstar then retaliates by showing SNEAKO in a non-traditional article of clothing, and the caption, "SNEAKO has kicked me out of the trans community." SNEAKO responds by saying, "What color is your Burberry model check?" Keem responds, "Burberry was created by Agent Smith. It's spyware technology." SNEAKO replies by showing Keem that he's 40 years old, to which Keem replies with Kanye West being 45, and SNEAKO responds by saying, "Little bro just compared himself to Yee." Keem replies, "Nah, you were acting like you have some issue that I'm 40, when you were just sucking Yee's dick a few weeks ago." SNEAKO responds, "Start a family," to which Keem replies, "Find your dad." SNEAKO responds, "Ratio," and then Keem says, "Fatherless confirmed." Keem then continues to be pro-trans when he tweets out, "I will not be buying Hogwarts Legacy. JK won't be Rowling in my money." Obviously referring to JK Rowling, the creator of Harry Potter, which Hogwarts Legacy is a game based off of, being openly against the concept of transitioning. Do enjoy your response by saying, "Keem after receiving godlike sloppy from a 20-year-old trans girl. I get it now." Kevel's response to him by saying, "Let him cook. 1000% this is bait, but JK won't be Rowling in my money is still funny as hell." Capria says, "Which trans girl gave Keemstar life-changing dome?" TheQuartering responds by saying, "I'll be purchasing 2 copies to offset this. I will be gifting Keemstar's version of Hogwarts Legacy to 1 lucky gamer. Please reply with your Steam name and the hashtag #KeemstarIsBald to enter." Okay, I'll consider the console versions too. Tipster quote tweets him and says, "You pissed in your basement," to which TheQuartering responds, "Sick burn, Tipster. You get caught up in any more cringe cheating scandals? You know, hitting on e-girls, having them leak those messages? Telling them how you're all alone while married? Sit down." down. Tipster responds by saying, imagine getting this triggered over a joke. Also, not sure me getting love from the ladies is the dunk you think it is. At the end of the day, you still peed in your basement. Better watch out, Jeremy. The last 4 people who tried to claim I'm some kind of sex pest who cheats on my wife got outed for being a wee bit too spicy themselves. You were not projecting like they were, are you? 8030 responds to TheQuartering by saying, you look like a pedophile. To which TheQuartering responds, you follow 2,000 people and have even fewer followers. I'm not sure you're in any position to be interjecting opinions. I guess maybe on what pedophiles look like? I don't know any. I assume you do? I'm sorry you have such a clear picture of what pedophiles look like. And then 8030 ended up liking this tweet. I'm pretty sure he's just fucking around, but I just find the fact that he responded to 8030 by saying he's not in a position to interject opinions because he has a low follower count super funny, considering he was begging Elon Musk to become Twitter CEO or at least work under him at Twitter, as if a random YouTuber is in any position to take on a job like that. But regardless, Nicholas Diorio shows these tweets from TheQuartering and captions it by saying, Keemstar pretended he wasn't going to buy the Wizard game, and we got all these epic Jeremy tweets laughing my fucking ass off. TheQuartering responds, yes, Nick. We all know you were part of Keem's cringe fan club. The real sad part is you're sitting here overjoyed that a man tweeted about another grown man. You took time out of your night to screenshot pointless tweets, as what is sadly a hilarious self-own. Samuel J responds by saying, I think the point is more, look how easy it is to get a rise out of Jeremy, and like clockwork, it got a rise out of you. TheQuartering responds, am I not allowed to reply? A reply from me is proof I'm mad? I tweet like 100 times a day, and in none of them am I ever mad, lol. Maggot Edits responds to TheQuartering by saying, we all know you're just drunk and spurging on Twitter. TheQuartering responds by saying, I haven't been drunk all January. Maggot says, sure bro. To which TheQuartering responds, it says something about you that you would think I have to be drunk to interact with you. Chin up. You'll find happiness one day. Maggot responds, oh boy, you really got me there. I'm glad you think I want validation from a fat balding loser who pees in his basement. Yuck. TheQuartering responds, oh, I know you need my validation. Your desperate quote tweets prove that. I really hope you can find validation in more healthy ways. This is not a good look. 8030 responds, take the L, Elmery. TheQuartering responds, replying to tweets is an L. Some perpetually online fuckwits say, hey dude, you look like a pedophile. And if you laugh at them, you suddenly declare you won something? Nicholas Diorio then shares all of these tweets on his timeline and says, so I made a really light joke about Jeremy getting trolled by Keemstar, and now he's erupted into his monthly meltdown. I'm reposting these because they'll surely be deleted in the morning, laughing my fucking ass off. TheQuartering responds, you understand I know Keemstar is trolling, right? You get that, right, Nick? You really think I thought suddenly one of the biggest fuckwits on the internet was suddenly all about trans rights? Nah, you didn't actually think that. I don't think you were actually that dumb. I then respond by saying, the head of Keemstar's Drama Alert news team is trans. The only transphobic person here is you, buddy. And by the way, that isn't a joke. Olivia, who is the head of research at Drama Alert, is trans, and as far as I know, Keem has been nothing but supportive of her behind the scenes. So yeah, I don't think Keemstar is transphobic. Anyways, Jeremy responds to me by saying, another Keemstar white knight, I love you Black Lives Matter song, Bo Black, so cool. I respond, yeah, I think Black Lives Matter and trans people are valid. I'm basically evil in your eyes. To which he then says, my dad is black, you racist, which, what does that even mean? That you're not racist? That I'm racist for making fun of a black man's son? Do you wish your dad was black and he's not? I don't really know what the joke here is. But apparently whatever it is, it's old because Review Tech USA quote tweets TheQuartering and says, this joke is old, go drink. Keemstar responds to all of this by saying, TheQuartering has made 5+ tweets crying that I support trans rights. The origin story for TheQuartering's hate for the LGBTQ comes from a 2019 incident where a man in a dress punched him. Instead of defending himself like a man, he called the police and fundraised a lawsuit. TheQuartering responds to him by saying, bald, and then Keem replies by saying, talking all that ish, why don't you comb over here? TheQuartering then says, lol, they so mad tonight, and then tries to cope by talking about a random TV show, and then Keemstar and Keffels do a co-tweet together saying trans rights. I don't really know what's going on. 2023 is crazy, and a bunch of stuff is happening that I didn't think would happen, but honestly, I'm glad. Even if Keemstar is somewhat being jokey about it, I love love the positive message that is being pushed, with acknowledging that gender-specific amenities should be available in all bathrooms due to the existence of transgender people, as well as people who already know about all of this stuff, being understanding that there is a learning curve to understanding LGBTQ stuff if you are not LGBTQ yourself, and having this positive dialogue pushed about trans issues and trans people in general into a community that is traditionally not as accepting of those things, hence the reaction from SNEAKO and TheQuartering, I think is great, as it may get people to second guess some of the misconceptions they might have about trans people, and more importantly, it will get TheQuartering to spurg out, which is funny for all people of all identities and ethnicities to watch unfold. And if you are one of those people who enjoyed seeing TheQuartering's tantrum, be sure to subscribe with notifications on to this channel, as I will be covering more stuff like this in the future, and if there's any other dramas that you may have missed, make sure to click one of the end cards on screen right now so you can catch up on that. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in another video.